And in terms of surprise storylines and things that you're looking forward to seeing that many people don't expect in 2017, Kurt, you have the first word on that.
Well, for my surprise, I'm going down to New Orleans. And it's 7-9 team last year. I think they're going to surprise a lot of people with their record. But the biggest surprise will be how they get to that record. This is a team that throws the ball all over the yard. 4 of the last 6 years, Drew Brees throws for 5,000 yards. His 11 seasons down there, they have not finished lower than 5th in pass yards on the season. But they added Adrian Peterson to the mix. So I'm going to say my biggest surprise is that the New Orleans Saints, for the first time in the Drew Brees era, will have a higher ranking in rush yards than pass yards. Yes,
Kurt.
And that's in a contract year for Drew Brees.
That's what I'm about to say.
They want to win some games, and they're going to run the ball first.
Kurt, they're not. Drew Brees is not handing that ball off when he just saw how much money they're passing out to Matthew Stafford. Drew is looking to crack that 30. That would be a surprise, Kurt.
That's a big surprise, Kurt. That's a good one.
By the way, I love how you guys around Kurt, as he was saying that, you were both thinking dollar signs, and you knew they were thinking dollar signs.
You're right where they were going with that.
That's great.
Right where they were
There's
going.
no way I'm letting that money roll. There's no way.
Well, we had a surprise last year. In 16, a couple of rookie running backs led the National Football League in rushing. Yeah. Ezekiel Elliott, 1,600 yards plus, and Jordan Howard with the Bears. All right, a long shot. Well, we're going to get another surprise this year because some running backs are going to shine as rookies this year. We have Leonard Fournette, an Under Armour All-American. I love this kid, all right, with the Jags. He's going to make the Pro Bowl, people, all right? And Christian McCaffrey from Stanford at Carolina. He's going to make the Pro Bowl, too. There's a couple of young running backs that are going to really shine. And I got another one, Kareem Hunt over there. He's playing tonight. Watch this guy. He's really good.
What about Delvin Cook now? I like
Delvin Cook. He's another Under Armour
That's another one. Coach,
for the Vikings. Thank you.
Right, and you're playing at the running back game.
We're loaded with good young running backs in this league
and
now.
to back up your point, too, Kurt, Alvin Kamara is sitting there behind both Peterson and Ingram on that Saints depth chart in the running game.
I like him.
So before we get to Michael and Marshall's surprise lines for 2017, let's hit the Wayback Machine when we asked this question 1 year ago tonight.
I will be totally shocked and surprised if the Cowboys, after those first 6 games, are at worst, they'll be 3-3. Once you go Dak, you don't go back. Oh, you know, put a little. And I'm just saying, this kid has stepped into this spotlight.
First things first. Glad you could be on the show this year.
Yeah, I'm glad you invited me for the kickoff show.
You got it.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Glad
That's
you
what
could be
happens
here.
when you get a cold jacket. You get invited to the kickoff show.
Duty's changed.
Where were you last year?
So I
Home,
turned to the man who said, once you go Dak, you never go back. What about 2017?
Impressive what Dak Prescott did. So this year, I'm going to kind of stay home with this one. And I'm looking at the St. Louis Rams, and I'm looking at the Los Angeles Rams, and I'm thinking about they brought in Sean McVay, a guy that you saw what he did with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins was struggling before Sean McVay took over the play calling, really got him going, kind of took the job away from RG3 with his play. And then on defense, Wade Phillips, his defense is always in that top 10 somewhere, maybe in the top 5, his ability to call defenses. But I think it's the maturity of Jared Goff and the pieces that they put around him. You got him a left tackle in Andre Whitworth. And then you go out and you make a huge trade and get Sammy Watkins, a guy that could really stretch the field. Now, the last time the Rams went 4-12, the next year traded for a guy like that, they ended up going 13-3. I'm not going to take you back how far that was, but it was a while ago. The Rams will make the playoffs this year.
Marshall, stop raising hope, man. Stop trying to feed these people a little hope.
You just heard the 3-3 with the Cowboys. I don't know what that was.
But I like the once you go Dak, you never went back. That was great last year, and they did that. But I think Dak Prescott opened up some doors, you know. And this year we're seeing the Deshaun brothers, the Deshaun Kaiser, who coach said he should have stayed in college, actually winning the job in Cleveland. I like that he won that job in Cleveland. The ultimate meritocracy is what they call it, right? He went in and he won the job. Deshaun Kaiser, I just hope they give Hugh the time he needs to do what he needs to do in Cleveland, because I do believe
nobody else will take that job.
He's on the right track, but he's on the right track. Somebody else will take that job, Marshall. So we need to make sure we get him the time. And this man right here, Deshaun Watson. Now, how long How long? Right now, I'm taking Tennessee over to Houston until they make the decision to put the Michael Jordan, that's what his coach called him in college, the Michael Jordan of college football, to put the Michael Jordan in for the Houston Texans. I think by week 5, he should be in there.